Hi friends, and thanks for checking in on this channel. This may come as a surprise, but when you deposit money in a happy little bank, it's not stored safely in an account for you. Instead, you're lending the bank your money, and within legal limits, they can use it as they wish. This includes investing in the stock market or lending it out for profit. This is where money creation begins, through a process called fractional reserve lending. Fractional reserve lending means banks only need to keep a fraction of your deposit in reserve and can lend out the rest. Reserve ratios vary, but let's use a 10% reserve ratio as an example. If you deposit $100, the bank can legally lend out $90 without telling you. They must keep $10 in reserve, called vault cash, in case you want to withdraw money. But why does your account still show $100 if the bank has taken $90? The bank replaces the $90 with IOUs it creates, known as bank credit. This may sound surprising, but according to the Federal Reserve, commercial banks create money by granting loans. They do this by adding new deposit dollars to their books in exchange for a borrower's IOU. These are just numbers typed into computers. Although this bank credit is digital and different from physical cash, it still acts as money. So now, $190 exists in the system. People borrow money from banks to buy things like houses or cars. The borrower takes the $90 loaned from your account and pays the seller. The seller deposits that money into their own bank, which then lends out 90% of that deposit, leaving bank credit in its place. Now, $271 exists. This process repeats, and with a 10% reserve ratio, an initial $100 deposit can create up to $1,000 of bank credit, all backed by just $100 of vault cash, only 10%. Reserve ratios vary. Some deposits have a 10% ratio, others 3%, and some have no reserve requirement at all. This means banks can expand the money supply far beyond this example. When money is deposited, banks lend it out. It gets redeposited and relent over and over, creating bank credit each time. This is how most of our money supply is created. In fact, 92 to 96% of all money is created by banks, not the government. At first, a flood of new money might sound appealing, but as prices of everyday goods and services absorb this growing money supply, more money means higher prices. This is the source of inflation. Inflation is truly defined as an increase in the money supply. Rising prices are just a symptom. Our entire money supply is a small amount of cash created through a process where the Treasury and Federal Reserve exchange IOUs, plus a vast number of digits banks type into computers. That's it. Our money supply is just numbers, some printed, most digital, and nothing more. Now I hope you'll be a dear and hit that subscribe button for me. It would really mean the world to me, and God bless.